My name is Sangi and this is Filmy Mirchi. How does it feel? Guys, I was just checking. The song is #1 on YouTube.
Yes!
I don't know. I think Shakun just worked on the music, composed, I was going to say. Worked on the music
As good
just
as.
based on like what his heart was telling him. Not, I think the mistake that a lot of people make is they set out to make a hit track. And I don't think he intended to do that. He just went with what he felt was correct for the film. And I think that's why it's turned out this way, because it's come from a very honest and pure place.
There was one time when I remember you telling me during Cocktail that when you were doing that film, you actually felt a little more comfortable with yourself.
Yeah.
And now, cut to Gehraiyan. What is it about yourself did you learn after Gehraiyan, if I ask you?
For the last couple of years, when I personally had a life-altering experience, and I think my outlook towards life changed. But at the same time, I think this film, after having done this film and these characters and going on this journey, I think it kind of sealed the deal for me more than ever before. That to just accept people and observe people and embrace people from a empathy and understanding and less judgment or no judgment at all.
Siddhant, I know for a fact that every time a new script comes, the whole family gets together in the hall and they're reading the script. Right from your brother to your parents, they have a say in every script that you get. Tell me their reactions. Your reaction, so I know already. What was their reaction after reading the script?
Yeah, my mom was really excited, and my dad was really excited to see the business part of it. You know, the shades which we have in the film, you must have seen in the trailer. And my brother was excited about, he was 17 then. I think he was 16 actually, yeah, he was 16, so he was excited about, so he watches a lot of films, international films. So he was excited about the twists and the turns and, what's beyond romance, what's deeper within. So he was more excited, the new gen is excited about that. Mm-hmm. So and the trailer we've all watched in separate rooms.
That was my next question. What was the reaction after they saw the things that were not in the script, maybe?
So my brother's turning 18 now on the 21st of Feb. So I think...
he can watch it then.
Yeah, he can watch it then. When the trailer came out, I was like, Dad, the trailer's out. He was like, okay, in our rooms. And, mom was in the kitchen on her phone. My dad was in the, in his study room, and my brother went to his room. And when we all watched it, and then we all gathered in the living room, and we were like,
there was silence.
You know what my dad said? My dad said, "यार हम भी गोवा में थे, तूने ये सब कब किया पता नहीं चला."
Shakun, I remember the late Rishi Kapoor chatting with me about Kapoor and Sons and the process that happened on the set, and he said, भाई मतलब जो चीजें शकुन बत्रा ने मुझसे करवाई है, हर रोज हमने झगड़ा किया है सेट पे. तो मतलब इस टाइम उसकी नौबत hopefully nahi aayi hogi, because you have a very different style of working is what he told me then.
इस बार नौबत आई, मगर इस बार हम लोग पहले ही बैठ के डिस्कस कर लिया था कि ऐसा होने वाला है. So I have to say that it really helps when you have actors who've also worked with Bhansali sir before, so they're used to the process. I was saying that I should only work with actors who've worked with Sanjay sir before.
And Bhansali sir is now saying he should only work with actors who work with Shakun.
So we are going to start doing co-prods back to back. His actors come to me, actors go from here to there. So I think that will be a great process. Also, I should tell you, just going back to the trailer conversation, when the trailer came out, Ananya messaged me saying, "This was the affair."
It's like, why didn't you show me the shots when I was shooting? I would have cried better. I was scandalized. I was like, when did you do this? I was also in Goa. Even I didn't know this was happening.
I love it. But Ananya, this film has come to you quite soon in your career, and I think you are brilliant in this. It's just so good to see you in different kinds of roles. But what about the script scared you the most? Yeah,
I think was being able to do justice to the character that was written. I just really did want to do justice to the part and the way it was written, and I hoped I could match up to all of their performances. So I still hope.
Shakun, I was watching Jaane Tu Ya Jaane Na, Pappu Can't Dance. And I realized you are a part of it. You are the Pappu who can't dance. Pala.
You realize now?
Was there anything in this film that you couldn't do, Sala?
Couldn't dance.
Pappu
for
still
sure.
can't dance. Pappu still can't dance.
That is going to be my epitaph. Like when I die, it will say Pappu never danced, and then it'll say 1983 to whatever, you know.
Deepika, you know, we've heard you give interviews where you've spoken about infidelity. In general, do you think the mindset changes over a period of time? Because you have been very open about talking about infidelity being a deal breaker in relationship.
You know, we were talking about this earlier. Like, I feel like there's so many more factors that come into play when you find out that your partner's been unfaithful, and then whether that's a deal breaker or not, I think there's just so many other factors that are involved. Like, what does this relationship mean to you? What does this person mean to you? First of all, are you willing to talk about the infidelity? Are both people in it willing to work towards, you know, a better relationship? I don't know. I think there's just so many factors that come into play. So I think it's just very difficult to say. If I'd asked my 21-year-old self, is infidelity a deal breaker? Of course. But at 36, I think it's different.
All the best, and waiting for the album and waiting to play it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe to Filmy Mirchi for more Bollywood updates.